sparkles of light, it's Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for Saturday, March 9th, if you're watching in real time. Apologize, I might get these days wrong occasionally, and sometimes I write it incorrectly in the title and or the thumbnail, which I discovered today. I was like, oops, I made a mistake. But thank you for not calling it out and making a big deal out of it, because you know why? It's also a timeless reading for whenever you stumble upon it. So the timing thing is to help you kind of follow consecutively if you like to, but it's not that important really. It's just, you know, if you watch it every day, great, I thank you and I love you for that. If you watch it randomly, that's great too. So don't really pay too much attention to the dates, although I am trying to do a daily reading here. And so for Saturday, we have the Fairy Forecast Oracle is one that I created. And I created it using a lot of beautiful artwork that already exists and a few of my own designs as well. And so I made this booklet, not too fancy, but I use this, well, the ones that you would get is a little fancier. The one that I have in my book is a little bumped and bruised, not as perfect. But yeah, it has meanings, all the cards do. And it is a whimsical collection of fairy images, mostly depicting the important festivals of the year. The focus of the cards are for divination to help in timing, or questions like, when will we meet? This colorful deck also merrily portrays the seasons, elements, moods, and weather of upcoming events. So the Fairy Forecast will give you the full weather report on your life and love inquiries. Let my cheery artwork my artwork and John Anster Fitzgerald, who is the one that you might see most in this deck, and other artists carry you on the breeze of delight into your future. I've never read that before out loud except for my flip through. So anyway, this is another one of the John Anster paintings. So beautiful. I just love this. The waves, and it's fairies, but it's so, you know, impressionistic. It just feels light and breezy. All right. So, and I have it edged. This is one that you can get on makeplayingcards.com if you like it. I'm actually been thinking about making a little mini version of this deck too. I mean, it's on my to-do list. I have a lot of things on my to-do list. Here we go. So I'm going to get a 3-card collective message, and I'm on a little theme here. So my theme is fairy oracles, fairy deck oracles. And I have a lot of them. But I didn't have one that talked about timing, so I thought I would make one. Okay, here we go. Really, my timing deck is my Pixie's Outstanding Lenormand deck. That just turned into my timing deck. But this one is good too for general messages. All right, let's see what we get for the collective. Taken from the middle, we have Beltane. Very nice. That's coming up. And Samhain, which is Halloween. And Fire, and this is a drawing that I did of my daughter's best friend Holly. So Holly got to be a fairy in my deck. And if any of you are interested in being in artwork in any of my decks, the future decks that I created, just reach out to me and let me know if you're interested. I'm gonna frame it up with a nice white background. Also, if you'd like to check out my artwork, you can visit my page. And if you'd like to support a starving artist like Terry out there, thank you, Terry, then I would really appreciate any support that you can give me. It's much, much appreciated. And so, Beltane is a lovely festival that is happening April 30th, May 1st, around that time period. It's the season where you may often see in different cultures, depending, the maypole, where A lot of festivals happen during that time. A lot of reasons we don't understand where it came from, but I think a lot of those festivals originated from this pagan Beltane festival. And so the basis behind it is kind of, it's a love festival, really. It's like matching up and people meeting up. It's the kings, the fairy kings choosing the fairy queens, falling in love, being swept away with joy. So that is very nice. Something happening today that feels kind of joyful, feeling a love energy. Samhain is also exciting time of year at Halloween. It is the 31st, and it depends, you know, sometimes Samhain itself, the festival, doesn't always fall exactly on the same day as Halloween. Sometimes it's like the 30th, sometimes it's a little bit after, but it's still the same area. And by the way, this is an interesting fact, a fun fact. Samhain in the Southern Hemisphere is coming up. So that's, I don't even know anybody that celebrates Samhain, but you know, Healing and Beyond, he's in Australia. I wonder if he celebrates Samhain in April, at the end of April. I'd really be curious to know. But anybody who celebrates these festivals in the Southern Hemisphere at different times, I'd love it if you would chime in. That would be so cool. So the portal is a Gaia portal, which is Mama Gaia, the earthbound portal, and it is opening up April 30th for the Southern Hemisphere people, where Beltane opens up for the Northern Hemisphere people on April 30th. Isn't that interesting? And I feel sort of like a polarity energy, and how we should all come together spiritually. You know, we connect spiritually. So it's like North and South connecting spiritually. I think that's really cool. Anyway, so now Beltane is also a Gaia portal, and you know how portals happen. A lot of times portals open up in order for traveling to occur. So there could be an actual person from the north traveling to a person from the south, maybe on the April 30th, in fact, or maybe on this day that you're watching, you're making some kind of plans or arrangements or something to go from the north to the south. So all kinds of interesting stuff that could come out of these readings, these messages. But Samhain is an exciting time because it's the Halloween energy is all about blood. It's like the Scorpio blood running through your veins. So the fairy blood will sing at this time, and you have great insights into your ancestry and even your own fairy bloodline. So having to do things with blood and bloodline. And interesting, this fire energy feels like that too. Feels like fiery blood, this blood energy. And the fire could also represent a festival, a bonfire. Oftentimes you'll see bonfires at any festival, Beltane or otherwise. So that could be something that you might enjoy and on this day or any other day. Or you know what, even if you don't have like a big bonfire to celebrate this month, I mean this day, you would like to light a candle. Like, it doesn't have to be a big flame. It can be something small, and it could be an intention. And if you're attracting a distant love, perhaps, then that setting intention is something that you can do. I don't know why all of this is coming to me, but also, if you're dealing with a timing issue, the timing could have to do with your burning passion and this gut feeling. And so you might want to act with, you know, with your gut, like go for something. It's like the just do it, the go for it energy. It also could be someone maybe taking action towards you, maybe coming towards you. So, and also the third thing may be that you have fire in your chart, or you're dealing with a fire sign person like Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos out there. If not, that doesn't matter. That's not the main point. The main point is the passionate energy. But if you do have a fire sign in your chart, or then this is kind of an extra thumbs up, right? So, or if your person does. This could also be a time for a fire ritual, like I said. So bonfire in the company of friends could be fun kind of spring camping thing that you do. Or even if it's if you're getting in some skiing. I know a lot of people go like to Colorado or places like that to ski during spring break, and then you can hang out in a little log cabin. I don't even know if the weather is good for that right now, because you're supposed to have snow. Like, you guys tell me. Please let me know your weather out there too, since this is a weather, you know, this is a weather deck. Basically, it's kind of represents the forecast of our lives. And forecast to me is a word that you can use for lots of things, but especially weather, right? So tell me, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, what is your weather like out there? I'm in the northern hemisphere in Texas, but it's hot here. It's hot. So yeah, it's already hot. It's only March and it's already hot. So let me know, and please feel free to comment as much as you want. I like to have little chats sometimes in the comment section. And if you want more chats, you can come out with me. I go live on Tuesdays and Friday nights at 8 o'clock. So come hang out and chat with me in my sparkles of light. And I'll see you then. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.